from Munster Fieldhouse on the campus of Munster High School in the northwest corner of Hoosier State. Welcome to another presentation of high school basketball on the Heartland Sports Network and MidAmericaBroadcasting.com. Tonight, a lot of boys action around the state, with this being girls sectional week, as we have a matchup of longtime rivals, the 9-8 Griffith Panthers, the 8-8 Munster Mustangs. My name is Bob Batowski, joined by Andy Wogus, and should be an interesting matchup here tonight. Both teams trying to get healthy and trying to find their stride here as we have flipped the calendar to February, and this is the time of year where sectionals are looming around the corner.
You're right, Bob. The sectional draw not that far away. The girls basically are getting going this week. I know Griffith's girls are playing tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at Calumet Fieldhouse against the Bishop Knoll Lady Warriors. Munster's girls as well this week, so it's a busy time for sectionals, and Griffith's in the West Side sectional in 3A, and then Munster's in the 4A sectional over at Crown Point.
Well, obviously, it's kind of a tale of two ends of the spectrum, per se. Griffith with first-year coach Cameron Ashley still hanging around in the NCC race, trying to look for a Bishop Knoll loss. Meanwhile, Mike Hackett, the veteran head coach of in Northwest Indiana, going with the youth movement and talking before the game, said we were not playing good before Christmas, but then a 6-game winning streak that was snapped in their last outing against Valparaiso. But with two freshmen in the starting lineup, the Mustangs are starting to find themselves as we get closer to sectionals.
Yeah, it's kind of the tale of two stories this year with the Munster Mustangs. They had two real tough losses to Crown Point and Lake Central, which are both pretty good veteran ball clubs. But the second half of the season, they've really been coming on lately. Munster undefeated in the NCC. They're 4-0 in the NCC right now. They're going for 8 in a row in the conference. Munster's won 16 NCC conference championships since 2008. That's amazing. But kind of a tale of two stories, Bob, when it comes to the Munster Mustangs. Griffith Panthers, they had a game with River Forest that had to be rescheduled because of the weather. That's now been rescheduled. They're 5-1 in the conference. River Forest is 4-2. Both of them are chasing the Bishop Knoll Warriors.
All right, we're going to take our first break. Come back. We'll get you close to the tip-off here from Munster Fieldhouse here on the Heartland Sports Network and MidAmericaBroadcasting.com.
Have you ever considered becoming an iron worker? Local 395 is now accepting applications for their apprenticeship program. Go to ironworkers395.com. Look under the training section, click on apprenticeship, and scroll down to the application. You must be 18 years old, have a high school diploma or GED, and you must be physically able to perform the work of the trade. Find out more by calling the apprenticeship school in Lake Station at 219-962-7675 or visit ironworkers395.com.
Do you like to work with your hands, creating something from nothing? Then think about Laborers Local 41. You'll get 432 hours of apprenticeship training, all while earning a wage with benefits and incurring no student debt. You'll travel to different job sites, learn tons of skills, and in a lot of cases, be the first one on and last one off a job site. It all starts at laborers41.com.
Embrace every opportunity. At Indiana University Northwest, you'll research alongside experts, develop career-ready skills, and accomplish your lifelong dreams. Whatever your goal may be, achieve it here close to home at IU Northwest, right here in the region. Join us for a life-changing learning experience at the best price university in Northwest Indiana. It all begins at northwest.iu.edu. Bring on tomorrow at Indiana University Northwest.
Looking for the perfect place to catch the game all year long? Make your way to Doc's Smokehouse in Dyer. From live local high school coverage on the Heartland Sports Network to college matchups, pro games, and everything in between, Doc's Smokehouse has it all on the big screens. Enjoy Southern-style hickory smoked barbecue in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with plenty of TVs so you never miss a moment. Great food, great games, any season of the year. That's Doc's Smokehouse on Calumet Avenue in Dyer. High school basketball postseason is here, with the girls starting February 3rd and boys March 3rd. Be on every game for as low as $1,500. Sponsor local. Reach millions. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com today for more information.
Welcome back to Munster Fieldhouse. Ben Kohler is our producer here tonight. Did I get it correct? Yay! You need to go buy a lottery ticket. So we get set here for the Mustangs and the Panthers. And Andy, this is a Munster team. Lost their opening game against Bishop Knoll, back-to-back wins over Iliana and Morden, but then they had a tough 6-game losing streak, including 3 straight tournament losses over the Hollies to Marquette, Franklin, and Lighthouse. But again, they righted the ship once we flip to the 26th part of the schedule, and they are still, more importantly, with a chance to get back over 500 tonight, but still well in the mix for the NCC championship.
Yeah, it just seems like no matter which season we're talking about with the Munster Mustangs, they're always in the mix for that NCC. They find a way. Coach Hacken, a veteran coach, one time going to be in the Hall of Fame here one day, like 25 years. What a career he's had, Bob. 479 and 151, and next year's going to be a big year for Coach Hacken. I predict he'll go over 500 wins possibly next year. Yeah,
if he win tonight, would put him at the 480 mark. And again, just 2 losing seasons on the resume. Of course, before that was the veteran assistant for longtime Maryville coach Jim East, the Michigan City Elson graduate. Only thing missing on a exemplary resume, just a state championship. He's gotten close a couple of times within the game of the state finals, but just haven't been able to get over that final semi-state hump.
Yeah, Munster's got 12 sectional championships, and many of them are under the tenure of Mike Hackett since 2000, 2009, 2010, 2011, 13, 15, 19, 22. So he's won a bunch of sectionals. Like I said, he's got to that regional round, but it's been tough to get down to the state finals. He's had some great ball clubs here, and we've been lucky here over the last 25 years or so to watch those teams.
All right, we'll take another break. Come back. We'll look at the Griffith side of the ledger as we get you set for a tip-off here tonight on the Heartland Sports Network at MAB.
Plumbers Local 210 is now accepting applications for its 2026 paid apprenticeship program beginning January 6th. This program offers paid hands-on training and classroom instruction to help you build a long-term career in the plumbing trade. Applications must be dropped off in person during these times, January 6th through 9th from 9 a.m. till noon, January 13th through 16th from 1 to 4 p.m., and January 20th through 23rd from 4 to 7 p.m. Applications are in person only. Visit plumbers210.com for details.
Powers Health is committed to advancing medical care and technology in our area. Cancer research and clinical trials so you can explore new horizons. Heart care expertise with a collaborative team of specialists so you can create more memories together. Northwest Indiana's only certified comprehensive stroke center so you can cover new ground. When it comes to advanced care, look no further. Everything we do, everything we believe, Powers Health.
Want to save more on your grocery shopping? Join the Strack & Van Til Rewards program. Earn points on every purchase and watch the savings add up. Get personalized offers based on items you buy most. Clip digital coupons for discounted or free products. Enter sweepstakes and more. Not a member? Sign up now. Membership is free. Scan the code on in-store signage. Download the Strack & Van Til app or visit strackandvantil.com. Life made simple. Savings made easy. It's a Strack & Van Til thing.
Tech Credit Union supports the essential role of union labor in building strong communities. That's why we offer hassle-free banking, financial empowerment, and a commitment to your success. Save for the future, handle life's challenges, and trust a partner that stands by hardworking union members. Tech Credit Union, the better option for you and your money. Visit techcu.org or call 800-276-8324. Tech Credit Union, supporting union families every step of the way.
Summer's coming, and Deep River Water Park is taking applications for all positions. We have jobs both inside and out for all ages that offer great benefits. Free admission on your day off for you and a friend. Free uniforms, paid training, make new friends, flexible scheduling, and more. To apply, just go to deepriverwaterpark.com and you're on your way to a summer of rewarding fun.
Deep River Water Park. It's simply splash-tastic.
We welcome you back to Munster High School as we get set for our opening ceremonies. The Griffith Panthers coming into the matchup 9-8. Highest scoring team, Andy, in the GSSE at 63.7 a game. Cameron Ashley, the first-year coach coming over from Maryland. He's got these teams running and up and down the court, playing with a lot of passion. They don't like to take the foot off the gas pedal, per se.
Yeah, they had some great athletes here at Griffith High School this year, including Antonio Hatch and Jalen Wilson. They got Jalen Rocket back. He's a real X factor for them. Kind kind of going into the section on Nason Visak, and I've had a chance to listen to many of these games that you and Garrett have done, and they're a very, very athletic bunch.
Absolutely, 9-8, and they had a tough go against Crown Point. And again, who hasn't had a tough go against Crown Point? But back-to-back wins. Their last time out with Andrade and Whiting. That, of course, in addition to losing the Crown Point, 96 points allowed against a very good Portage team.
Yeah, one of the struggles they're going to have tonight, there's going to be without number 4, Ventrick Tedder is out tonight.
Absolutely. He is a key loss, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals a game. And again, a senior leader on this ball club. And obviously they'll find a way to try to get going without him here tonight as the sands of the hourglass wind down on the countdown clock here as we get you set for high school basketball here between the Panthers of Griffith and the Mustangs of Munster. So as we get you set here for tonight, Panthers averaging 63-7 a game, giving up a tick under 61, while the Mustangs come in at 56.1 a game, giving up 56.3 for the game. Got a decent crowd here tonight. Of course, a very active seat here tonight. I guess the swim sections are going on here as well. So it took me about 25 minutes to find a parking spot here at Munster. But as always, we appreciate everybody coming here, hosting us. Thanks to Mike Schultz, DAD, here for allowing us to broadcast. And, of course, Ben's doing a great job with the producing here tonight. And I thank our friends over at the Heartland Sports Network for allowing us to coordinate here for the broadcast here tonight. So, as we get set for basketball, Munster briefly won 6 games in a row. KB, Highland, Maribel, Hammond Central, Hobart, and Lowell were the victims that Munster vanquished on their way before their last loss this past Saturday on the road at Viking Gym, the Ben Liskey's Valparaiso Vikings, 63-57. And again, the Mustangs are still in the mix of the NCC race. Right now it's looking like it's going to be between them and Andrean. Both teams still undefeated in the NCC. And if you're looking ahead, Munster will be taking on Andrean in a few weeks. We'll take our final break here and get you set for starting lineups here on Heartland Sports Network.
IBEW Local 697 electrical contractors bring the highest standard of electrical work to Lake County homes, schools, and businesses. From everyday fixes to once-in-a-lifetime builds, we don't just get the job done, we get it done right and up to the highest safety standards. When you need electrical work, hire the professionals who power Indiana. Powering Indiana, Lake County, bringing excellence to the job, creating a brighter future for our community.
But it's time. You gotta catch up.
Yeah. I'll catch up with you. I'll be right back.
I'll see you in a minute.
Anything else?
Yeah. Well, what's up, boy?
Hey, Ryan. Not tonight, man. Not tonight. Oh, yeah. You guys are right. Hey, come on. Let's go. Come in.
Hello again, everybody. This is Matt Maloney of the Matt Maloney Real Estate Group, powered by Keller Williams of Northwest Indiana. The region is a beautiful place to live, and I've soared to new heights to market your listing to the best and widest possible audience. Call me today at 219-301-0477 or visit mattmaloneyrealtor.com and let's get started. It's not baloney. I'm Matt Maloney.
Network, we have our starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Calumet College of St. Joseph, a place where you belong. Antonio Hatch, 5'9" junior, starting for the Panthers, leading scorer at 16 points a game. He'll be joined by Jalen Wilson, the other double-digit scorer for the Panthers, at 14 points a game. Jalen Rocket, Nathan Vicek, and Clarence Wright round up the starting lineup for the Panthers, coached by Cameron Ashley. They are 9-8 on the season. And now for the 8-8 Munster Mustangs, Josh Malloy, a senior, will start Victor Garamano, another senior, with Troy Jarrett, a junior, and a pair of freshmen rounding out the starting lineup for head coach Mike Hackett, Caleb Bird and Grant Richter.
Well, Bob, our officials tonight will be Jeff Rohde, Jeff Nix, and Raleigh Phil.
A veteran crew, to say the least.
Lots of state finals there.
Absolutely. And again, those were your Calumet College of St. Joseph starting lineups as we lead you up to tonight's opening tip-off. Our opening tip-off tonight brought to you by Central Midwest Carpenters, starting every game on a solid foundation.
And now the starting lineup for your...
It's nice to see the video boards are becoming more and more prevalent here as above Center's court here at Munster Fieldhouse. And one thing I see more and more clocks above the basket. I guess the 800-pound gorilla in the room. It sounds like a shot clock maybe in the future for Indiana high school football. It might be voted on by the IHSA within the next couple of months.
Yeah, it's kind of matriculating its way down the field, as Hank Stram says. It's getting its way to the IHSA, and I think it's going to have its day, huh?
That sounds like the IBCA, Indiana Basketball Coaches Association, put a questionnaire out to every head boys and girls coach. They got a 77% response rate back. And out of that 77%, 68% said yes to a shot clock.
Yeah, I was over at the Calumet Fieldhouse where they've redone their gym recently. And
I heard it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. They have shot clocks in there, too.
Yeah.
So a lot of the schools are doing that now.
So we're ready to go for tonight's starting lineups. Griffith in their black tops and shorts tonight. The gold numerals, gold lettering. Munster, the white tops and trunks. The red letters and numerals, black trim. If you're watching on Heartland, the Mustangs will move from left to right. Griffith the opposite direction. From our vantage point on the MAB link, we're on the opposite side of the court. So there you go. Almost feel like Chick Hearn at the old Great Western Forum back in the day.
Well, here we go. Raleigh Phil's going to throw the ball up, Bob. Here we go.
It will be right to jump against Jarrett. Panthers will control the opening tip as the Mustangs open up here in a man-to-man defense. Kind of get the feeling pace. Whoever controls the pace will be the team that will be successful here tonight. Panthers, I think the magic number will be to try to get it over 60 as the nice lob on the baseline. Rocket gets the finish for the first 2 points of the game.
Rocket shows his athleticism there.
Absolutely. Here is Bird into the front court. Here's Jarrett. Panthers also with a man-to-man defense. Was very impressed with Caleb Bird in our first look at Munster in the opening game of the season at Bishop Knoll, as the fadeaway by Jarrett won't go, and the rebound's tracked down by Wilson for the Panthers. So here's Hatch towards that far side, playing catch with Rocket. Antonio Hatch, leading scorer for the Panthers at 16 a game. Definitely a more offensive-minded than his brother AJ, who played here the last couple of years under Coach Bawamity, but 16 points a game to go along with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. A little bit of everything he does out there for Coach Ashley. A drive inside and another finish for the Panthers. Clarence right inside as we have a whistle on the court. 4-0 Panthers here at the 6:48 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, good start for Griffith here. They want to up-tempo this game, and Munster wants to force them into a run in their sets. So a good start for the Panthers.
And they put up a token press here as the Mustangs enter the front court. Bird and Garamado trying to work on Visak. Double team, picks up his dribble and threw it away. There's Wilson with the steal. Wilson to the goal. He will go for the layup who missed it, but Rocket's there for the putback.
That's
and a quick timeout taken by Mike Hackett.
Great start for the Panthers.
On the road, they lead at 6-0, a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break on the Heartland Sports Network.
Your business wants to reach real customers in real communities. The Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us today.
Thank you, Ben. A quick 30-second timeout for Munster as Griffith off to its 6-0 start here in the early going as we played 91 seconds. Jalen Rocket so far, who's not at the production pace, but again, only played his 5th game of the season, but 4 early points here for the junior.
He could be the X factor for Griffith this year. He's kind of rounded into shape now.
Hatch with a near steal. Panthers really ratcheted up the man-to-man defense. Here's Garamado left wing in the corner. This is Jarrett on the baseline, and he'll score Munster's first 2 of the game.
Troy, one of the captains here for Munster.
It's a very green team, I guess you could say, for Mike Hackett. Only 2 seniors, and again, he's starting a pair of freshmen in the lineup as they've had good success lately. Visak off the right block, lost the handle out of bounds for the game's first turnover.
A nice job by the freshman there, Richter. He knocked that ball right off of the Panthers' knee.
So again, the Panthers will put up a token press here as we played a little over 2 minutes. Jarrett guarded by Hatch, up top to Garamato. Look at the drive, pulls up inside the foul line, missed a 14-footer. The rebound grabbed by Vicek. Nathan looking to push it now for the Panthers. Off the wing, lost a handle, another Panther turnover. Back comes Bird. Bird, he lost a handle. A pass ahead to Hatch, and this will be an easy deuce.
Antonio Hatch for 2.
Great ball pressure there by the Panthers.
And again, this is a team that once they get the basket, they don't like to take their foot off the gas pedal per se. Garamato loads up the 3, short. Hatch has the rebound. Panthers looking to grab a bigger lead as we have a foul in transition called by Jeff Nix. And the first foul of the game is going to be on Caleb Bird.
You know, you and Garrett talked about this. I think the plan is to have Griffith playing their best basketball at the sectional. They bring Rocket back in here, round it into mix, and that's what they want to see with athleticism.
Dominic Alvarez in for his first action for the Mustangs as the Panthers will inbound 1/4 court near side. And here's the inbound to Jalen Rocket. Okay, Munster kind of in that chasing man-to-man defense. Hatch trying to get a pass to right. Trying to look down low for Wilson. Scrum in the paint. The Panthers come out with it. Rocket here to Vicek, who will load up the 3. Short. And Munster has the rebound. Here's Josh Malloy. Malloy looking to make a move against Wilson. Still on the dribble. Lost the handle. Panthers with a 3-on-1. Here comes Wilson, who missed another layup. Another putback, no good, and a foul's going to be called, it looks like, on Jalen Rocket.
Yeah, that foul's on Rocket, but he was the one who originally made that steal. He made those plays happen. First foul on Griffith as a team.
Alex Johnson in for Malloy. It's an 8-2 Panther advantage, 4:29 remaining on the opening quarter clock here.
Yeah, these quick hands are really bothering Munster a little bit, Bob. Griffith's really doing a great job on defense with the ball pressure.
So here come the Mustangs. In a quarter, that's Johnson for a long 3-pointer brought to you by Tech Credit Union. And just like that, the Mustangs are within 3.
Back to a one-possession game here now.
Here's Wilson. As they work inside of Vicek, here's Wilson. Into the lane, trying to feed it inside of Vicek, who's going to be fouled. Maybe one extra pass too many, maybe there for Griffith?
I would say so.
Alvarez will pick up the foul, his first. This is the first game I've done all year where the scoreboards have shown the player foul and number of fouls they have. I can't begin to tell you how much I missed it. As the first free throw missed by Vicek, that free throw brought to you by IU Northwest, your future, your IU.
Yeah, Griffith's an up-tempo team. A shot clock's not going to bother them.
No. And by the way, they're talking about a 35-second shot clock is what they're recommending for high school. Vicek, a 50% foul shooter. No surprise, goes 1 of 2 there, and it's a 9-5 Panther advantage.
More ball pressure here.
Alvarez ahead. Here's the steal by Vicek, and a pretty good foul, actually, to prevent a breakaway layup there by the young Mustang there, Troy Jarrett.
But another turnover on Munster.
(9-5) Panthers. Panthers looking to stretch a winning streak to 3 in a row with Andrean and Whiting, most recent, I guess you could say, victims on the schedule for the black and gold. Here's a lob down low to right, gets the position and the layup. That's big if they could get clearance right. The 6'3 senior, he's had his issues at times under the basket, and he's having a pretty good start here under the glass. That's another near steal by the Panthers. Here come the Mustangs.
Yeah, the right stuff there.
Alvarez pulls up at the foul line, missed the 15-footer. Rebound inside by Richter, too strong. Another chance for the Mustangs, and Johnson gets it to go.
Some real glass eaters there for Munster. They had 3 or 4 shots at it, and they finally got it to go.
11-7, the lead for the Panthers. We are coming down towards the 3-minute mark here in this opening quarter. Hatch to Rocket to Wilson as the Panthers pass the ball around the perimeter. Here's Hatch towards Rocket, down low to Vicek. Vicek against Richter, a tough shot. Off the window and in.
Great passing by the Panthers. They've got 4 players in the scoring column already.
Yes, again, 63 points a game, but Hatch at 16 again. Good balanced scoring. Pass broken up inside, and a shot put back up will result in Munster's free throws coming up.
I think it's going to put Grant Richter at the foul. I think the foul is going to be on Wright.
It's going to be the second foul of the quarter as Grant Richter heads to the line for some IU Northwest free throws.
And he's every bit of 6'8", Bob, as a freshman. He's a big kid.
Still with room to grow, too. First free throw gets the Kai and roll. If you're wondering, the last time Griffith notched a win over Munster as the second free throw no good, but there for the putback, I believe that's Troy Jarrett. So 3 the hard way for the Mustangs, and they're within 3 here at 13-10. But I'm going back, you have to go back to February 13, 2019, the last time the Panthers emerged victorious over a Mike Hackett coach squad. Tough shot on the right side of the lane, and Rocket made it look easy. I believe he's got 6 here in the early going.
Yeah, he's got near his scoring average already, and he's really rhyming into shape, Bob. He's getting there.
Absolutely, yeah. He came into the game averaging 6 a game, so he's already at his average.
He's rounding there. He's getting there.
Jarrett down the lane, gets the basket and the blocking foul.
It's going to be 2 on Wright.
And very quickly, Cameron Ashley's going to get Devin Thomason off the bench to come in for him. Thomason's been kind of a little bit of a revelation. He's gotten more playing time as of late here for the Panthers. Does a lot of the grunt work, I guess you could say, underneath the basket, averaging so far 4 points and 4 rebounds a game. Shooting 72% from the floor. Jarrett for a 3-point opportunity to draw the Mustangs within 2. He does just that. With 2 minutes to play here in the opening quarter.
He's got 7.
Baseline drive, bisect. That ball was kicked that time by Malloy. So a fresh possession out of bounds here for Griffith. So going on 7 years for the last time the Panthers defeated the Munster Mustangs. You have to go back to, that would have been the Grayling-Gordon era here at Griffith.
There have been some big games with Griffith and Munster over the years. I remember the old Kenny Harris game. He was at Griffith, a standing room only crowd.
And of course, when you had the Murphy twins, there were some big battles when they were both NCC rivals. Bisack lost a handle, another Panther turnover. Here comes Jarrett for the Mustangs. The bounce pass in transition, layup missed by Alvarez. Put back is no good by Garamano. Loose ball inside, and I think they're going to get Thomaston for a collision foul.
Good hustle, both teams. All that play was started by Alvarez, though. He really did a nice job on the defensive side.
Griffith, personal fouls on number 25.
Thomason will pick up the foul as we see Amarion Hatch checking in for Visak.
Next foul on Griffith will be free throws.
Hatch off the bench, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals a ball game. Nice shot on the inbound, and there's Jarrett for the finish.
Got 9.
And just like that, we're tied at 15. Again, Munster, kind of almost a zone look here, it looks like, isn't it? As
it
Hatch
is.
fakes to 3, travels with the basketball.
Have a matchup zone.
Yep.
We got a timeout, Bob.
Timeout on the court for Griffith, a 30-second timeout. We'll take one on Heartland.
Hey, folks, tonight's game is proudly sponsored.
Your business wants to reach real customers in real communities. The Heartland Sports Network is where you need to be. With thousands tuning in every week across Indiana and beyond, your message plays alongside the games people care about most. Connect with families, alumni, parents, and the next generation of local leaders. Digital ads, in-game features, branding opportunities. We'll build a package that fits your goals. Advertise with the Heartland Sports Network. Visit heartlandsportsnet.com or contact us today.
Thank you, Ben Cowart. And we welcome you back to Munster Fieldhouse, or as I like to call it, the M-Dome. Of course, when I was a student at Griffith back in the day, 30 years ago, we had another nickname for this place. We called it the library.
Really?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Then we ran into, saw a young man, Milos Puyo. You remember him from back in the day. He might have played overseas for, of course, the predecessor to Mike Hackett, Dave Kanish.
He was a Gary Steelhead at one time.
Oh, wow. They're speaking of blast for the past.
CBA, huh?
Munster out of the Griffith 30-second timeout, working in the front court here with a chance to grab their first lead of the game. They were down 8-2 early, but they've come back to hug around. Jarrett kicks out to Garamano, gets the defender up in the air, steps inside the arc, missed the 16-footer. Battle for the loose ball, and coming out of it is Jalen Wilson with a 2-on-2. Wilson pulls up, can't get the roll. He's missed about 3 layups so far in his opening quarter as the ball is out of bounds back to the Panthers.
Well, Griffith's had their opportunities, Bob, that's for sure, around the basket. They've had some chances.
So it will be the Panthers to win, Bob. We're just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Hatch passes to Rocket, back to Hatch as they work around the perimeter.
I would be surprised for Griffith to hold this all the way.
Yeah, I would be as well. Amarion Hatch with a lob on the baseline, broke it up, kept the line by Thomas, still looking to go up off the window, too strong, and he's going to be called for an over the back foul. That's going to be his second.
That's going to be free throws.
Yep. 33.2 left. We'll head to the other end for some IU Northwest free throws.
Yeah, that center position right now tonight for Griffith's in some foul trouble. They got 2 guys with 2 fouls.
And this is a Griffith team that doesn't have a lot of height to begin with Wright at 6'3" and Visak at 6'3".
You're also without Ventress Tedder tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's another key player for them.
So the Mustangs can find a way to get the ball down low, and they've been making it work so far here, coming back from an early deficit. First free throw is good for Josh Beloy.
That's his first point tonight.
I remember he had a really nice game in the opener at Bishop Knoll the night before Thanksgiving. I think he was around the 20-point mark that night. And when a game that ended up being won by Bishop Knoll, 70-63, Beloy hits a pair, and the Mustangs with their first lead of the night. 30 seconds left. Now you might see the Panthers play for one here.
You might.
25 seconds and counting. Panthers will look to get the offense going as we approach the 10-second mark. Hatch to Wilson. Here's back to Hatch. 6 seconds left. Wilson at the volleyball line. Lobs in the quarter. Here's Rocket with 1. Will not get the shot off. Panthers run out of time, and at the end of the first quarter, it's a 17-15 lead for the Mustangs over Griffith here on the Heartland Sports Network and MAB.
Searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
For over 140 years, the Central Midwest Carpenters have built our communities in Northwest Indiana. Are you ready to join the effort? We have long-term work, competitive pay, and the best benefits in the industry. We pride ourselves on innovative training and commitment to worksite safety. Earn as you learn as an apprentice. A solid career built on a solid legacy. For more info, go to carpenters.com.
Trust your smile to a specialist. Trust Orthodontic Specialist.
Alongside Andy Wilgus, Bob Batowski back with you here at Munster High School. An early 8-2 Griffith lead has evaporated as it's a 17-15 Munster lead as we head to the second quarter of play as we come out of your Powers Health Hydration Break. Fuel up, stay strong, stay powered. Munster with the ball to open the second quarter. Nice first quarter for Troy Jarrett, if I recall, Andy, leading the Mustangs in scoring in the first 8.
Yeah, he had 9 points to lead the Mustangs.
Entry pass inside, a reach-in foul is going to be called, it looks like, on Antonio Hatch, as Jeff Rohde makes the call.
Yeah, after that 8-2 start with Griffith, it was all Munster, really, from about the middle of that first quarter on. Huh?
Absolutely. Looks like Bird will inbound, gets the ball from official Jeff Nix. Looking. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Back for the foul line. Jump shot won't go, and the rebound grabbed by the Panthers. Here comes Rocket. Rocket into the front court. Gives way to Wilson. Wilson takes it strong inside, trying to shove it to right, lost the handle. Pass ahead for the Mustangs, and a good heads-up play by, it appeared by Hatch, but it looks like you're going to get his second foul on the play.
And he's the third Griffith Panther with 2 fouls, Bob.
So that is something to keep an eye on here. Cameron Ashley, and with a brief conversation, you're going to say, should be free throws, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, he was in the motion of shooting for sure.
So Cameron Ashley with a couple early players in foul problems. We'll see how he manages here. As Josh Malloy at the line for some Bayou Northwest free throws. He'll hit the first.
He's now 3 for 3 tonight from the foul line.
Thomason in for Wright. Malloy with one more. Second one on the way, and that one, the Iron Unkind and Rocket with the rebound. Here comes Hatch off the wing. Strong off the window. Can't get the roll. Rebound grabbed by Jarrett for the Mustangs. They lead it by 3. We played 45 seconds. Jarrett, coast to coast, is going to be fouled.
Yeah, Jarrett's getting around that lane, Bob, and it just keeps parting like the Red Sea, and he keeps doing what he wants tonight. He makes his free throws here. He's going to go in double figures already.
And add Jalen Rocket's name to the list of Panthers with 2 fouls.
That's not good news for Griffith.
No. As Bisak will get ready to re-enter here for Cameron Ashley. First free throw is good for Jarrett. I believe he's in double figures now.
So far, Griffith in the ball game, Bob, is 6 out of 8 from the foul line.
Is that Griffith or Munster?
Munster, I'm sorry. Munster,
I'm
sorry. I stand corrected. Munster, 6 out of 8.
Jarrett with another. Looking to bump the Mustang lead to 5, and he does so. 7:15 left here in the half.
He's got 11.
Panthers looking for a bucket here to stem the tide. I want to say right now it's about a 8-0, 10-0 run right now for Munster. It was about 15-10. I know it was definitely 15-12. It's a powering Indiana scoring run for the white and red Mustangs. Rocket feeds inside of Visak for the finish. Nice look by the junior Rocket to set up the field goal by Visak. And now in the backcourt, a unforced turnover here on Jarrett.
Yeah, it's 5 points for Visak, and that was a definite turnover. He took his steps, 1-2 step there.
So now the Panthers will look to capitalize as Rocket will inbound next to Munster coach Mike Hackett after receiving the ball from official Jeff Nix. And Hatch lost the handle, taken away by Johnson. Johnson against Bisak. Oh, good no call there. They could have gone either way, but it will be a bucket for the Mustangs.
7 for Johnson.
Off the bench as well. Here's Bisak into the lane. Strong move up, missed it, but he got fouled.
That's going to be on Richter, I think.
So Bisak, who went 1 of 2 earlier, will head to the stripe. And this has been a struggle all year for the Panthers. They've been slightly better as of late. They came into the game for the free throw line as a team just at 55%, and it's actually gone up over the last few ball games. As Bisak too hard on the initial free throw.
Is that the broadcaster's curse, Bob?
No. Well, he's a 50% foul shooter, so the percentages will say he should make this one.
We shall see.
Thank you, Nathan, proving that stats don't lie. 22-18 our score. As we're under 6.5 left here in the half. Panthers starting to ratchet up the pressure. And this was really what got them off to a really good start in the opening quarter. Malloy pulls up right of the lane, missed a 14-footer. Hatch has the rebound. Long pass ahead to Wilson. Ahead to Bisak with the baseline drive. Nice poke job out of bounds, I believe, by Jarrett.
I think Coach Hackett right now wants his team to slow it down a little bit. They've got the lead. They don't want to get into a running game with Griffith. That's their MO.
Once again, I think the magic number in this game is 60. It's almost like what they call it, the Elam Andine in the basketball tournament they do during the summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think Munster wants to get Griffith to play their game, not the other way around.
From the corner, Rocket can't get that 3 to go. And here come the Mustangs. Here's Jarrett into the front court, in the corner. Goes it back up top to Bird. Anderson down low, pass is stolen. Good job to read the telegraph that time by Thompson. Long pass down, and another heads-up play by Alex Johnson. He's having a nice game off the bench tonight.
He really is. He's got 7 points. He's playing a great floor game out there tonight. He's provided some super energy bunny energy out there.
Absolutely.
An energizer for Coach Hackett.
Wilson off the inbound. Hits the Tech Credit Union 3 ball.
First bucket for Jalen.
A 25% shooter from downtown.
Steal.
He draws the Panthers within one, and now the Panthers. And we have dueling turnovers and a foul.
That foul is going to be on Caleb Bird. We shall see.
You are correct, sir.
That is Bird's second.
Mike Hackett with a couple of subs. Alvarez and Garamano back in. Richter heading out, so a bit of a smaller lineup on the court now for the Mustangs.
Well, like you mentioned, Griffith doesn't have a lot of bigs, so you can play a little bit more with the 3 guards out there. Yeah, look for Munster to do a lot of that tonight.
Griffith looking to regain the lead here. Boston late in the first quarter, led by as many as 6 early on. Rocket jump set out to Bisak on the wing. Pulls up at the foul line, throws it out of the corner for Rocket. Jalen back to Bisak. Here's Hatch up top. Around the perimeter they go. Wilson feeds it inside of Bisak, and a reach-in foul is going to be called here on the Mustangs.
Might be on Jarrett.
Actually, I think they got Bird. Nope, you were right. You got Jarrett.
So now we got 2 Munster Mustangs with 2 fouls, so Coach Hackett's going to have to make some decisions here.
Daniel Neety will check in for the Panthers. He doesn't score much, but he's their best 3-point shooter at 47% on the season.
Well, that's big for Griffith here to have Jarrett off the floor. He's been hurting him tonight.
Absolutely.
He's on the bench right now with 2 fouls.
Wilson to whip out under the basket. To the right, a whistle and an offensive foul away from the inbounds. Looks like they got Thomas then. Nope, check that. They got that Neety with the foul. So again, the fouls adding up for the Panthers here. Next foul will put the Mustangs in the bonus here. 1-point Munster lead here as we come down towards the 5-minute mark and a half.
Oh, steal.
Here's a steal by Visak. Visak to the goal for the layup.
Yeah, Visak saw the telegraph on that pass, huh?
Absolutely. 8-2 run now by Griffith. Brought to you by Powerade Indiana. They're back on top by a point. And here's the press. Johnson with the steal to Hatch. And Hatch will get the layup. And Mike Hackett has seen it up. He'll take a timeout here at the 4:46 mark of the second quarter. 25-22 Griffith here on MAB and the Heartland Sports Network.
Oh my dog, have you guys been to Arnie's lately?
From the gas in your car to the heat in your home, we make it all. We're USW Local 71, the proud men and women at the Whiting Refinery. We're more than refinery workers. We're your friends, neighbors, and coaches, building our future together and making Northwest Indiana a better place. Since 1937, we've been on the front lines, demanding safer workplaces and better jobs for all of us who call the region home. USW Local 71, fueling the region because we are the region.
Munster has taken a 30-second Doc's Barbecue timeout. Take a moment. Let it simmer. I got to stop reading that because I'm getting hungry myself, and I can't get away here at halftime, folks. But, we want to thank the folks at Doc's Smokehouse for helping us out here on the Heartland Sports Network.
Well, this has been a game of runs, Bob. Griffith had the first run, then Munster, and now here come back the Panthers, huh?
Absolutely. And the Panthers, with their recent success, trying to set up their press again as Alvarez works against Hatch into the front court. Here's Garamano. Bounce pass down low to Malloy in the lane. Got clobbered, and he'll head to the line.
That's going to be 3 on Antonio Hatch.
Oh, boy. And that's going to bring in his brother Amarion in. What's Hatch have scoring-wise so far tonight?
He has 4 points.
Okay. So he's well below his average of 16.
Griffith's got 3 players with 2 fouls and 1 with 3 now.
So kind of a big storm to weather here for the Panthers for this final 4:31 of the half. First free throw is good for Malloy.
He's now 4 out of 5 from the line.
Malloy with another. Sorry there.
As you mentioned, Marion Hatch now in the game.
This one to draw the Mustangs within a point. And he does so. 25-24.
He's got 5.
With Antonio Hatch on the bench for most likely the remainder of the half. Panthers will look for somebody to step up here. This might be a period to see Jalen Wilson, his time to shine here, try to help to finish this first half strongly for the Panthers. There he is on the dribble at the volleyball line. Goes down to Bisak. Munster back kind of in a man-to-man look. Bisek nearly lost it. Got it back out to Wilson. Jalen out to Omarion with a long skip pass in the corner. Nietzsche for three. Can't get it to go. Ooh, and I think we're going to have a traveling violation as the Mustang player fell down, and they're going to call it for steps.
Yeah, the Munster player ran into his own player there, and he fell on the ground. That's traveling.
Rocket back in, kind of like as we've done a couple games at Bishop. No, this is a tougher gym, I think, in the area to shoot in because you don't have the walls right away here. A lot of open space behind the baskets here at Munster Fieldhouse. It's one of the tougher gyms to play in, and a big home court advantage here for the Mustangs. Here's Rocket. Strong move inside, throws it up and gets the kind roll.
He's got 8.
Back to a 3-point Panther lead. 3:40 to play here in the half, 27-24.
Nice first half for Rocket.
Absolutely. Garamato picks it up. Pressured that time by Wilson. Gets it back for the corner. Tries the three. Nope. Rebound grab by Rocket. Here's Omarion Hatch to Wilson. Back to Omarion. Loads up the three. Bang! Tech Credit Union 3-ball for Omarion Hatch. And just like that, Griffith's matched their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, they're up by 6 now.
30-24. Press break attempted by Munster. As Johnson gets it across the timeline. Trying to get through a double team, picks up his dribble. Down low to Richter. Richter inside, strong move for the bucket.
Nice points to paint there for Munster with Richter. He's got 4.
Good answer by the freshman. Draws Munster within 4 now, 30-26 with 2:50 to play here in the half.
Correction, Richter has 3, I'm sorry.
Here's Hatch. Working on the perimeter. Here's Wilson. Thought about the three. Jump step into the lane. They got away with a walk. That's going to be a bucket.
You called it, Bob. Wilson's getting active now. He's stepping up.
With the Euro step move to the basket. Back to a 6-point Panther lead. Far side Johnson. Ahead to Malloy. A spin move on the baseline. Gets it to go. Nicely done by the senior.
Yeah, nice spinaroo there.
32-28. We approach the 2-minute mark.
Malloy's got 7.
But I think right now, definitely a Panther pace here right now, on pace for mid-60s.
Right.
Spot up 3 for a Hatch. Grades another one.
Omarion Hatch for 3.
And now a whistle on the court. Not sure what that is, but this is a Panther team, a 31% shooting three-pointing team. But they've hit a couple of big ones here in this second quarter.
That's back-to-back for Omarion Hatch, huh?
Yep. Absolutely. 7-point Panther lead here, 35-28. Here's the inbounds to Malloy. Back to Johnson, who will get it across the timeline. Here's Alvarez. Feeds it inside, and nice finish again by the freshman Richter.
Yeah, Richter using that size again.
35-30 now. A whistle away from the ball. This is going to be a Panther turnover.
You don't see that called much anymore, do you?
With the carry?
Yeah. But it was.
It's kind of almost gone away as you don't see 3 seconds anymore, do you?
Not often.
No.
It's gone the way of the Edsel, huh?
There you go. So here's the inbounds to Dominic Alvarez. Been a good one so far here at Munster Fieldhouse. Thanks for joining us here on MAB and the Heartland Sports Network.
Very competitive.
Ball deflected, kept alive by the Mustangs. They feed it inside, and there's the finish by Malloy.
Malloy's got 9. Nice pass there by Garamato.
Almost a little helter-skelter offense, but this pays off for Munster. They're back within 3 here with 1:10 to play here in the half.
Yeah, Victor a star on the football field, too.
Well, we saw Wilson and Garamato go battle each other a couple of times the last couple of years as well.
There's a steal.
Here is a steal by Alvarez, who is going to lose the ball. Nice job to rally that time by Omarion Hatch.
Yeah, Omarion Hatch got back on defense to try to make up for the mistake of having the ball stolen from him, huh?
There you go. 57.1 left. Let's see how Mike Hackett wants to play this final minute. Off the inbounds, catch and shoot 3 from Malloy. Bang! And all of a sudden, a 7-0 run for the Mustangs. Back at the other end, a nice long pass, and Thomaston reels that in just like he did a few times in football season.
That's his first basket. We got coast-to-coast action, a steal.
A steal broken up by Rocket. Hatch is going to draw contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, if they didn't call a foul, that had to be a travel.
Well, okay, we have a veteran crew. They're letting them play tonight, it seems like, huh?
Yeah, coast-to-coast, ship-to-shore action here tonight.
Oh, boy.
very competitive.
And a smart foul, too, on the floor. That was the foul the Mustangs had to give, so it's just an inbounds play now for Munster.
Hoffman's in for Munster.
Anakin Hoffman, his first action of the night, I believe. As that last foul was on Garamano, his first. Panthers up by 2 with 36 seconds left here. Here's Hatch. Goes it up top to Nitti. Pulls up for the foul line. Missed it. Rebound grab by Johnson.
I know you've seen Griffith a lot. They don't hold it for one, do they?
No, they don't. Once again, this is a team that they keep the pressure up all game long. Long skip pass saved by Munster. 17 seconds left there.
I expect Munster to pull it out here for one.
Absolutely. With Griffith with the arrow at the moment to start the second half. 8 seconds left. Alvarez looks at a drive, pulls up for the 5-footer, can't get it. Ball goes out of bounds to Griffith with 2.6 left.
Well, they got about 2.6 seconds to go all the way down the court, so we'll see if they roll the ball here, try to save some time, and they do.
It will be picked up 80 feet away from the basket by Amarian Hatch, who will let it fly for just past the half-court stripe. No good. And it's a 2-point advantage for Griffith as we go to intermission. Griffith 37, Munster 35. We'll be back to recap it after this on the Heartland Sports Network and MidAmericaBroadcasting.com.
Did you know Indiana?
Looking for the perfect place to catch the game all year long? Make your way to Doc's Smokehouse in Dyer. From live local high school coverage on the Heartland Sports Network to college matchups, pro games, and everything in between, Doc's Smokehouse has it all on the big screens. Enjoy Southern-style hickory-smoked barbecue in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with plenty of TVs so you never miss a moment. Great food, great games, any season of the year. That's Doc's Smokehouse on Calumet Avenue in Dyer.
Have you ever considered becoming an iron worker? Local 395 is now accepting applications for their apprenticeship program. Go to ironworkers395.com. Look under the training section, click on apprenticeship, and scroll down to the application. You must be 18 years old, have a high school diploma or GED, and you must be physically able to perform the work of the trade. Find out more by calling the apprenticeship school in Lake Station at 219-962-7675 or visit ironworkers395.com.
Embrace every opportunity. At Indiana University Northwest, you'll research alongside experts, develop career-ready skills, and accomplish your lifelong dreams. Whatever your goal may be, achieve it here close to home at IU Northwest, right here in the region. Join us for a life-changing learning experience at the best priced university in Northwest Indiana. It all begins at northwest.iu.edu. Bring on tomorrow at Indiana University Northwest.
Popa Heating and Cooling is now here to service your area. Since 1968, we have been Northwest Indiana's trusted HVAC experts. Whether it's installing, repairing, or maintaining your heating and cooling systems, our professional and friendly service ensures you stay comfortable year-round. From furnaces and air conditioners to boilers and humidifiers, we handle it all. For tailored maintenance plans, 24/7 emergency response, and premium HVAC solutions, visit popahvac.com or call 219-838-7700.
Plumbers Local 210 is now accepting applications for its 2026 paid apprenticeship program beginning January 6th. This program offers paid hands-on training and classroom instruction to help you build a long-term career in the plumbing trade. Applications must be dropped off in person during these times, January 6th through 9th from 9 a.m. till noon, January 13th through 16th from 1 to 4 p.m., and January 20th through 23rd from 4 to 7 p.m. Applications are in person only. Visit plumbers210.com for details.
Are you searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
Thank you, Ben Cowart. Bob Batowski alongside with Andy Wogas. A entertaining first half in the books here at Munster Fieldhouse. First half of runs, Griffith led by as many as 7. Munster led by, I believe, 5. It's a 2-point Griffith lead here at the half. 37-35, Andy.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of the scoring. You ready for that?
Sure.
Let's look at the quarter scoring first. Munster won the first quarter 17-15. Griffith won the second quarter 20-18, and that makes us our first half score here, actually 22-18, of 37-35 in favor of the Griffith Panthers. Let's take a look at Griffith's scoring here. 4 points for Antonio Hatch, Jalen Wilson with 5, Jalen Rocket with 8, Marion Hatch with 6, Nathan Vicek with 8, Davin Thomaston with 2, and Clarence Wright with 4. For the Munster Mustangs, who trail here at the half by 2, they're led by Josh Malloy and Troy Jarrett. Josh Malloy in the first half has 11. Troy Jarrett has 11. Off the bench, Alex Johnson has chipped in with 7. Grant Richter, the big boy, the freshman boy, has 5 for a total of 35 points. So it's a 37-35 game here at the half here, Bob. At Munster, they got the fourth graders out here competing pretty hard with each other. Kind of a halftime show, and it's been a very competitive game. It's been a game of runs. It started out real quick with Griffith with an 8-2 start. Munster came back, took the lead, and then Griffith went on a kind of a run. And it's been a very competitive half, and I look for foul problems to be a big issue going in the second half. Lots of fouls both ways.
Absolutely. And again, Griffith looking for their first win over the Mustangs since February 13th of 2019. It's a 7-game winning streak right now that the Mustangs have over the Panthers. That's on the line here as we get you closer to halftime here. So again, I want to thank you for joining us on the Heartland Sports Network. We got more action going on as we speak tonight. Of course, next Thursday, Andy and I will be back with you on Heartland and MAB for the basketball version of the Battle of the Bike Path, as it will be the Highland Trojans hosting the Griffith Panthers. And just looking up here, Coach Fabian's ball club, a little bit of a tough year at 7-10, had a nice year, almost a tale of 2 seasons a year ago, where they started out red hot and then just had a struggle the second half of the season. And the Trojans right now have lost 7 of 8, including 3 in a row. Last time out, a 57-47 loss. They'll have games against Hanover Central and Boone Grove in between before that matchup next week over at Highland Fieldhouse.
Yeah, you got to love these nicknames for these games. Battle of the Bike Path, huh?
Absolutely.
Of course, the Munster matchups, the Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah. What would be a Munster Grill? I don't think it was a battle. I guess you could say almost the Battle of the Ridge, maybe?
There you go.
Battle of Ridge Road.
Bob, did you just name it?
I don't know. Let's go get the run to the copyright office. There you go. So it should be an interesting second half coming up here. What do you think are going to be some things to keep an eye on? I think definitely 37-35 here at the half. Definitely a Panther pace, I would think, here the first 16.
Let's start out with Munster. You got to take care of the basketball. Too many turnovers. Slow down, play your style of game, and take care of the basketball. They just turn the ball over way too many times, which is causing them to get into an up-tempo game, which is not what Coach Hackett wants against Griffith. You're kind of playing into their hands. Now, for Griffith, some of the keys for them is they've got to stay out of foul trouble. They got a number of their star players right now with foul issues, Antonio Hatch being one of them, their leading scorer with 3 fouls. Jalen Rocket with 2. Davin Thomaston and Clarence Wright under the basket. They both have 2 fouls as well. That could become a big factor going into the second half with fouls. We shall see. Look for the team that comes out in the second half to be a real key issue as well. We'll see who has the momentum coming out of the half.
All right, halftime, getting ready to wrap up. We'll be back after this on Heartland and MAB.
For over 140 years, the Central Midwest Carpenters have built our communities in Northwest Indiana. Are you ready to join the effort? We have long-term work, competitive pay, and the best benefits in the industry. We pride ourselves on innovative training and commitment to worksite safety. Earn as you learn as an apprentice. A solid career built on a solid legacy. For more info, go to carpenters.com.
Is college still worth it? At Ivy Tech Community College Valparaiso, it is. 4 out of 5 Ivy Tech students graduate debt-free. That's real opportunity without the financial burden. With 10 class start dates a year and over 45 programs, you can learn today and earn tomorrow. Choose from degree pathways or dozens of hands-on training and certificate programs, all at 3 convenient locations: Valparaiso, LaPorte, and Michigan City. Visit ivytech.edu/Valparaiso to learn more and apply.
Graduating high school and starting college is a big milestone. New gadgets, new friends, and a whole new chapter in life. But before you head to campus, there's one important step you shouldn't skip: reviewing your insurance coverage. If you're living away from home, your parents' policy may only cover you partially, or not at all. With years of trusted service right here in Schererville, Mackey Insurance Group is committed to keeping you safe and informed, whether you're on the road or planning your next adventure. Call us at 219-440-2021 or visit MackeyINSgroup.com to learn more.
When your home needs help, the last thing you need is a faceless corporation or sales-driven franchise. At Myers Companies, we've been proudly local since 1951, born and raised right here in Northwest Indiana. We're family-owned and operated, built on trust, hard work, and integrity. And because we're family, we treat you like family. Your comfort and safety always come first. For HVAC, plumbing, and electrical done right, choose Myers Companies. Local, family-owned, here for your family.
From the gas in your car to the heat in your home, we make it all. We're USW Local 71, the proud men and women at the Whiting Refinery. We're more than refinery workers. We're your friends, neighbors, and coaches, building our future together and making Northwest Indiana a better place. Since 1937, we've been on the front lines, demanding safer workplaces and better jobs for all of us who call the region home. USW Local 71, fueling the region because we are the region.
For more than 100 years, Roofers Union Local 26 has been a part of the fabric of Northwest Indiana, keeping homes, schools, and businesses safe and dry. We train hard with 4 years of apprenticeship and lifelong learning to ensure every job is done with care, safety, and pride. Our members are highly trained professionals who enjoy a safe workplace, fair wages, and career stability. Learn why Roofers Local 26 is a great partner for business and workers at roofers26.com.
We welcome you back to Munster Fieldhouse, getting ready for second half action with Griffith leading Munster. Powers Health. Fuel up, stay strong, stay Powers Health. Fuel up, stay strong, stay power. We got a big update on the Bridges scoreboard, by the way.
Yeah, big matchup of two undefeated conference teams in the DAC conference. Why Crown Point got their first loss to 21st Century out of conference. Start of the third quarter, it's the Crown Point Bulldogs 35 and the Portage Indians 21.
So both teams unbeaten in DAC play. Winner will probably get a firm handle on the trophy there in the DAC.
Yeah, Chesterton's in that mix too.
Absolutely.
They're a team that to be reckoned with as well. Portage has not lost a game this year. This would be their first loss if they were to follow the Bulldogs.
What a job Brian Klaus has